Hello everyone, welcome back to the question. Strict table of values for y equal to so the three values we need to find the value. So y first off, we need to the value and find the corresponding value of y. So the first one is when x equal to minus replace all x by minus 2. So here minus 2. So you have minus 2 whole cube minus 3 times minus 2 plus 2. You get answer 0. The first answer is 0. The next one is to find the value when x equal to 0. So replace x equal to 0. Okay. You simplify this, you will get y equal to 2. And the last one is to replace x equal to 2. So in place of x, you substitute 2. So it will give you answer 4. Okay. Now our table of values are ready. One more way to complete the table is to go to the option table, mode 7, and type your function x cube minus 3x plus 2. So alpha x cube minus 3 alpha and then close bracket plus 2. Type your function, then press equal. Okay, it will ask you starting from which number. You start from minus 2, ending at 2. Step means you need a gap of 1. So let's keep step 1, and our table is ready. So when x equal to minus 2, corresponding value of y is 0. Minus 1 is 4. When x equal to 0, value of y is 2. And when x equal to 2, value of y is 4. So from here, you can directly get your answer. Okay. Now, once you have the table, now the next part is to plot these points on the grid and draw the graph. Now, you need to plot these points on the graph. The first point is when x equal to minus 2, value of y is 0. So x minus y is 0. So this is our required point. Next one is at x equal to minus 1, y is 4. When x is negative 1, value of y is 4. So this is my point. At x equal to negative 0.5, y is 3.4. Negative 0.5, y is 3.4. 3.4 is here. At x equal to 0, y is 2. When x is 0, value of y is 2. At x equal to 1, y is 0. X equal to 1, y is 0. At 1.5, it is 0.9. 1.5 is 0.9. At 2, it is 4. At 2, value of y is 4. Now we have plotted all the points. Now we need to join them to get a smooth curve. So let's join it. Okay. Now this is how your graph will look like. Now moving to the next part of the question. By drawing a suitable straight line on the grid, use your graph to find an estimate for the solution of this. So your original question that is given to you is y equal to x cube minus 3x plus 2. X cube minus 3x plus 2. And here, instead of x cube, we have 2x cube. So the trick here is step number 1, you multiply this equation by 2. So when you multiply both sides by 2, you'll get 2y equals 2x cube minus 6x plus 4. Now if you compare the right hand side here, with this function, you see that the first term 2x cube is same, okay, 2x cube is same, and last term 4 is also same. So the middle term is negative 6x and we have only minus 3x. Now how do we convert minus 3x into minus 6x? So your question 2x cube minus 3x plus 4 equal to 0. I need to get negative 6 here. So you will subtract 3x on both sides. So when you do that, you will get 2x cube minus 6x plus 4 equal to negative 3x. Now on the left hand side, 2x cube minus 6x plus 4 is same as 2y. Is same as 2y. So I can substitute the value. I can write 2y is same as negative 3x. Divide both sides by 2. So you get y equal to minus 3 upon 2x. So this is the line that you have to draw on the graph solving above equation. Now to draw this line, y equal to minus 3 by 2x, let's go back to the curve. So I need to draw the graph y equal to minus 3 over 2x. We'll select 2 points. Okay, we'll plot the 2 points and join them to get our required graph. The next is when you take equal to 0, you substitute here 0. 0 into minus 3 by 2, y is also 0. My first point is 0, 0. Okay, now if I take x equal to 2, I'll get y negative 3, but I don't have y negative 3 here, so I cannot take that. So let's take x equal to minus 2. So when I take x equal to minus 2, you substitute here minus 2, you will get y equal to positive 3. That point can be plotted. So your second point will be negative 2 comma 3. So let's mark these points on the diagram. So 0, 0 is the first point, and the second point is x is negative 2, y is positive 3. So these 2 points, now we need to join them to get our straight line. So we join the 2 points that we have plotted. Okay, so this is the required line. Now, so this line is y equal to minus 3 over 2x. Now, the point where the two graphs intersect, that is this point, is your solution. So for this point, the corresponding x coordinate is negative 1.6. So the solution for this equation is negative 1.6. So the final answer here is minus 1.6. Okay, so the trick here was to manipulate the question to get your y and then draw the line and get your answer. Okay, moving to the next question. Okay, the function f is such that f of x equal to 2 upon 3x minus 5, where x not equal to 5 over 3. First question is find the value of f of 1 over 3. So I want to find f of 1 by 3. So in place of x, I wrote 1 upon 3. So on the right hand side also, in place of x, we need to substitute 1 by 3. So it will be 2 upon 3 times 1 by 3 minus 5. So you put this in the calculator and simplify. So you will get 2 over 3 times 1 over 3 minus 5. That will give you answer negative half, that is minus 1 by 2, or you can write decimal negative 0.5. Second question, part B. Find the inverse of the upper function. Find the inverse of the function. We need to remember two steps. Step number 1, you swap x and y. Step number 2, solve for y. So whatever is your answer for y is the inverse function. So f of x is 2 upon 3x minus 1. So f of x is same as 1. So your question is y equal to 2 upon 3x minus 5. Step number 1, you swap x and y. So in place of x, we write y. In place of y, we write x. So we get x equal to 2 over 3y minus 5. Okay. So Take the cross product, we get x bracket 3y minus 5 equal to 2. Expand the bracket, so x into 3y, you get 3xy minus x times 5 minus 5x equal to 2. I want y alone, so I need to switch the other term. So taking minus 5x to the right, we get 3xy equal to 2. Negative 5x, when I shift to the right, it will become positive 5x. I need y on alone, so I need to eliminate 3x. So we divide both sides by 3x. So this 3x and 3x will cancel. So you get y equal to 2 plus 5x upon 3x. And the value of y is our inverse function. So I can write here the inverse of the function f is 2 plus 5x over 3x. Okay, next one. Function g is such that g of x equal to 5 square minus 20x is 23. Convert this into the form a into bracket x minus b whole square plus c, which is the vertex form. So you need to switch from standard form to vertex form. So we will use the completing square method in a different place. We can use the completing square method here. So you have 5x square minus 20x plus 23. First thing, I need only 1, the coefficient of x square. So from the first two terms, I'll factor out 5. Once I factor out 5, I'm left with x square minus 4x and plus 23c. Now this bracket x square minus 4x, we need to make a perfect square. We need to complete the square. So rest all, I'll keep it same. We will focus only on the bracket. So I'll write here 5 and plus 23 same. Now your bracket x square minus 4x to complete the square, follow the steps. Step 2 bracket whole square minus whole square. Your x square will become x, minus sign stays same. Whatever the coefficient of x, we will always divide it by 2. So 4 divided by 2 is 2. Same 2 right here. Okay. Now open the bracket and you multiply 5 to the bracket, multiply 5 to 2 square. So 5 bracket x minus 2 square minus 5 times 2 square, and you have positive 23 here. Now when you simplify it further, you get 5 x minus 2 whole square. 2 square is 4 times 5, negative 20 plus 23 gives you 3. Okay, and this is what the question is. Find the bracket x minus 2 square plus 3 is the vertex form. Okay, next one, question 17. Now question 17, triangle ABC, side AB is 4.6, side BC is 8.3, angle ABC is an acute angle. So this angle here is acute. Area of the triangle is given to you as 12 centimeters square. Okay, work out the perimeter of the triangle ABC. So your actual question is to find the perimeter. To find the perimeter of triangle ABC, we need to add up all the three sides. We know AB, we know BC, so our objective is to find length AC. Once I know length AC, I can add all three sides, I can get my answer. Now to get AC, we don't have any information directly, but the hint is they give you area of triangle. You can use the formula for area of triangle to get angle B. Now area of triangle, when the height is not given, is half into product of two sides and sine of the included angle, which is SAS. You need two sides and the included angle. So area of triangle is this angle B. So suppose this is C and this is A. So your formula is half AC sine B. Let's substitute the value. Area of triangle A 12 equal to half value of A 8.3 times 4.6 into sine B. So let's simplify this part. Let's calculate how much is this value. So it will be 12 equal to, so you want half times 8.3 times 4.6. That gives me 19.09. So you have 19.09 into sine B. Now, next step will be divide both sides by 19.09. So this will cancel out. So we have sine of B is 12 over 19.09. I want to find the value of angle B. We take sine inverse of both sides. We get B equal to sine inverse of 12 over 19.09. So shift sine inverse 12 over 19.09. That gives me 38.947. So let's take it as 38.95. Because since this is not my final answer, I will not round it to one decimal place. Now we have angle B, and they said angle B is acute, and we'll put the value here, so 38.95. Now it is SAS. I need to find side AC, so we can use cosine rule to get the value of length AC. So let's draw the triangle here. So this side is 8.3, this is 4.6. We got the angle 38.95. So it is SAS. We can use SAS to find the opposite side. The name it as side A. The formula is A square equal to B square plus C square minus 2BC cosine of A. Okay, so when it is SAS, we can use this formula to find the side which is opposite to the given angle. Let's substitute. So 4.6 square plus 8.3 square minus 2 times 4.6 times 8.3 times cosine of 38.95. Now this is A square. To find the value of A, you take square root of both sides. So square root of A square is A, and this whole thing we'll put in the calculator. So we'll get square root of 4.6 square plus 8.3 square minus 2 times 4.6 times 8.3 times cosine 38.95, close the bracket. Okay, so we get 5.53. So when you round it, it will become 5.54. So your side is 5.54. Okay, now we have all the three sides. So your final answer to find the perimeter. So your perimeter will be 5.54 plus 4.6 plus 8.3. So 5.54 plus 4.6 plus 8.3. That gives me the final answer, 18.44. Now let's look at the question. They want us to round the answer to three significant figures. So I want only the first three digits. So since the fourth digit is 4, it will not affect. So my final answer will be 18.4 centimeters. So what we did here is, from the information, from area of triangle, we found angle B. Once you got the angle, we used cosine rule to find the opposite side, and then we added all the sides to find the perimeter. Okay, moving to the next question, question number 18. Solve root 3 bracket x minus 2 root 3 equal to x plus 2 root 3. Give your answer in the form of a plus b root 3. Okay, show you're working clearly. Okay, so you have root 3 bracket x minus 2 root 3 equal to x plus 2 root 3. So step number 1, we can expand the bracket. Root 3 times x will give me root 3x minus root 3 times 2 root 3. You can do it in the calculator. Root 3 into root 3 is 3 times 2 will give me 6 equals x plus 2 root 3. Now, we will bring both x together, questions to solve. So I need to find the value of x. So let's shift this x to the left hand side. If it's positive x, it will become negative. And we'll move minus 6 to the right. So minus 6 will become plus 6. We have root 3x minus x equal to minus 6 will become plus 6. So it is 2 root 3. You move minus 6 to the right, you will get positive 6. Now I want x alone, so we'll factor out x. We'll get x equal to root 3 minus 1 equal to 2 root 3 plus 6. Now to find x, divide both sides by root 3 minus 1. So this will cancel out. Now we have x equal to 2 root 3 plus 6 upon root 3 minus 1. We got the value of x, but we cannot leave the answer in this form. We need to rationalize the denominator. Now if you look at the denominator, you have two terms. So to rationalize this, we need to multiply by the conjugate pair. So x equal to 2 root 3 plus 6 upon root 3 minus 1. The conjugate pair of root 3 minus 1, the exact opposite is root 3 plus 1. So if you multiply denominator, you need to multiply numerator as well. So let's multiply it out. Multiplying the denominator is pretty easy. We are using the identity a plus b times a minus b. So it is a square minus b square. Multiply the first term, multiply the last term. So root 3 times root 3 will give us 3 minus 1 times 1 is 1. So your denominator is 3 minus 1. Numerator, we have to use the FOIL method. So 2 root 3 times root 3. You can do it in the calculator. Root 3 and root 3 is 3. 2 times 3 will give me 6. 2 root 3 times 1 will give me 2 root 3. Then multiply 6 with root 3, you will get 6 root 3. And 6 times 1 will give 6. Now simplify the numerator. 6 plus 6 will become 12. And 2 root 3 plus 6 root 3 will become 8 root 3. And you have denominator 2. Divide both by 2. So you will get 12 divided by 2 will give me 6. And 8 root 3 divided by 2 gives me 4 root 3. So my final answer is x equal to 6 plus 4 root 3. Okay, that's it for this question. Okay, moving to the next one. Now, question 19. P is inversely proportional to y square when y equal to 4, p equal to p. Find a formula for p in terms of y and a. Okay. So p is inversely proportional to y square. So p varies as 1 upon y square. You can convert this into equation. So p equal to k is the constant, so p upon y square. Now we'll substitute the value of y and p. Value of y is 4 and value of p is 8. Substitute these values here. So in place of p, we'll write a, and in place of y, it is 4, so it will become 4 square. When you cross multiply, okay, you will get k equal to 16a. Now once you get the value of k, we'll put it back into the equation. So you get p equal to, value of k is 16a upon y square. Now this is your formula for p in terms of y and a. Okay, moving to second part. Given also that y is directly proportional to square root of x. So it says y is directly proportional to square root of x. So let's convert this into equation. So y equal to, suppose m is the constant, I'll write here y equal to m root x. Find the formula for p in terms of x and a. So you want formula for p, which is in part 1, in terms of x and a. So we don't need the variable y. What we'll do is, we will try to eliminate y by substituting the value of y. We have y square in part 1. So here in part B, let's square it. So on squaring both sides, you get y will become y square, m will become m square. The root x, when you square, you will get x. Okay, now we can substitute the value of y square is m square x. This value I can substitute in place of y square in equation number 1. So I will get 16p equal to p equal to 16a over, in place of y square, I'll substitute the value which is m square x. So we are using point 1 and 2. Now let's take the cross product. So we'll get p m square x equal to 16a. Now the values of x and p are given to you. So let's substitute this value. So p is 4a. So in place of p, we'll substitute the value. P is 4a and x is a. So let's substitute here. So we get 4a, then m square same. Value of x is a equals 16a. So 4a times a will give me 4a square equals 16a. I want m square alone, so divide both sides by 4a square. This will cancel out. So we get m square equal 16 divided by 4 is 4 and 1a will get cancelled. So we get left with m square is 4 by a. I can substitute the value of m square back here. So I will get p times value of m square is 4 upon a times x equals 16a. Now multiply both sides by a. So you will get 4px equal to 16a square. So the a on both sides gets cancelled. This will get cancelled. Now I want p all alone, so I don't need 4x. So divide both sides by 4x. So here 4 and x will get cancelled. You simplify the right hand side, so we get your final answer. So p equals 16 divided by 4 is 4 a square over x. So this gives the required formula for p in terms of a and x. So in this case, we have to use both the relation to get to the final answer. Okay, that's it for this question. Let's move on to the next part. Question number 20. Here is a sketch of curve y equal to a cosine x plus b for 0 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 360. So obviously there is a transformation of the curve. Okay, so first of all, what we'll do is we'll draw a curve for y equal to cosine of x. We can compare and we can find all the answers. So cosine x curve, so this is 90, 180, 270 and 360. Max is 1 and minimum is -1. So the curve is at x equal to 0, it is 1, then line, then down, then line, then up. Join this, you get your curve for cosine of x. Okay, so this is your midline. So the height of the curve is only 1. But here, if you see, your curve has a height of 2. We say the amplitude is 2. So the distance of the maximum and minimum from the midline. If this is your midline, the distance of your maximum and your minimum from the midline is 2. So value of A is 2. So you got the first answer. Value of A is 2. Now, Second answer is we need to find value of b. If you look at the curve, the maximum uh, is at 360. So this is your maximum, which was at 360. So it was here, the maximum. Now it has moved here. So we need to find out how much it has shifted. So each square is 45 degree. So 45, 45, and 45. So it has shifted 135 degree. So value of B is 135. You can also check with the minimum. It's at 180 and it has shifted 135 degrees. So value of B is A is 2 and B is 135. Okay. Now moving to the next one, question number 21. The diagram shows a triangular prism ABCDEF with a rectangular base ABCD. AB is 6, DE is 2.2, DAE is 18, angle ADE is 90. Work out the angle between BE and the plane ABC. Basically, you want to find the angle between BE and the base ABCD. Base ABCD, okay, so the angle will be between the diagonals. So I need to find this angle. So to find this angle, in this triangle DEDB, in triangle EDB, we know ED is 2.2. So if I know one more side, suppose I find how much is side BD. Now with these two sides, I can use the tan ratio and I can get the required angle. So our objective is to find the length of side BD. Now we don't know side AD, so we cannot use Pythagoras theorem directly. But to find side AD, the information is given to you that in triangle ADE, the angle is 80. So let's use that triangle to find length AD. So I'll draw this triangle separately here. So we have triangle E, D, and A. This angle is 80. The opposite side is 2.2. I need to find the adjacent side because I write here it's a right angle triangle. So uh, for 18, 2.2 is opposite side. For 18, x is adjacent. So opposite and adjacent, we use the power ratio. So tan of the angle is the opposite side 2.2 over the adjacent side x. Take the cross product. So x times tan 18 equals 2.2. To find the value of x, divide both sides by tan 18. This will get cancelled. So 2.2 over tan of 18. That gives me 6.7709, that is 6.77. So value of x is 6.77. Now I know length AD is 6.77. So let's go back. Now 6.77. But our objective is to find length BD. Now if you look at triangle DAB, since the base is a rectangle, so we can use Pythagoras theorem and find length BD. So let's draw triangle ABD. Okay, I need to find BD. Okay, AB is 6. AD we have worked out it is 0.77. So we can use Pythagoras theorem to find length BD. So to find the hypotenuse, so BD square equal to 6 square plus 6.77 whole square. I want BD, so to cancel the square, you take square root of both sides. So we get BD equal to, okay, square root of 6 square plus 6.77 square. So that gives me 9.046. The value of side BD is 9.046. Okay, this is what we wanted. Now we are in the last part. Now I know this side BD is 9.046. Now, how do I find the angle between uh, BE and the base? We need to find this angle EBD. So we can use the tan ratio. So let me take this angle down. Okay. Now to find the angle, so this is y. So tan y is opposite is 2.2 divided by 9.046. To find the value of y, take the tan inverse of both sides. So tan inverse of 2.2 upon 9.046. Now let's put this in the calculator. So shift tan inverse 2.2 9.046. That gives me 13.66. And your question is round the answer to one decimal place. So when you round it to 1 dp, your final answer will be, since it is strong, 13.7 degree is the angle between BE and the base ABCD. If you go back to the question, okay, first thing what we did is we used the tan rule and we found side AD. Once we got AD, we used Pythagoras to find BD, and once you have BD and you have the opposite side, you use tan to find the value of the required angle. Okay, moving to question 22. Okay, the diagram shows triangle OAB with OA extended to E. Okay, OA, the full vector OA is A, so I'll mark it here as A. Vector OB, the full vector is B. Okay, M is a point on OB such that OM to MB is 4 is to 1. So point M divides the full in the ratio 4 is to 1. So OM is 4 parts, MB is 1 part. So it is 4/5 and this is 1/5. So the full vector is B. So this is 4/5 of B from O to M, and from M to B it is 1/5 of B. N is a point on AB such that AN is to NB, AN is to NB is 3 is to 2. So this is 3 parts and this is 2 parts, total is 5. So AN will be 3/5, whereas NB will be 2/5. We don't know the vector, so we cannot write it as of now. Okay, and it also says OA is to AE is 5 is to 3. So OA is 5 parts and AE is 3 parts. So 5 parts is vector A. So we need to find out how much is 3 parts. So we can work it out like this. So 5 parts is A, divide both sides by 5. So 1 part will be A over 5. I need to find 3 parts, multiply both sides by 3. So you will get AE, which is 3 parts, equal to 3A over 5. So this part AE is 3A over 5. Okay. Now we have all the information that is needed for the question. First part, find an expression for ON in terms of A and B. So you need to find vector ON. Now to find vector ON, first we need to find vector AB. So let's work out vector AB. You want to go from A to B, so it's the same as going from A to O and O to B. So vector AB is vector AO plus vector OB. Now vector AO, you are reversing the direction, so it will be minus A. Vector OB, same direction, it is plus B. So your first answer, vector AB, is minus A plus B. Okay, next one. I need to work out ON. Okay, so going from O to N, same as going from O to A and A to N. So part B, you want to find vector ON, which is OA plus AN. Now vector AN, it is given 3/5 of this vector. Is 3/5 of vector AB. So I'll replace here. It is ON is OA plus 3/5 of vector AB. Now, when you look into the diagram, vector OA is A and 3/5. Vector AB, we already worked it out, it is minus A plus B. So, when you simplify this, so you'll get A, 3/5 times minus A will give you minus 3 by 5A. 3/5 times B will give you 3 upon 5. Now, you can combine these two. So 1 minus 3 by 5 will give me 2/5. So it is 2/5 of A plus 3/5 of B. Okay, that is the vector ON. So your final answer here, 2/5 of A plus 3/5 of B. Okay, now next question. Use a vector method to show that N and E is a straight line. So what I will do is I'll copy the diagram. Now we have the diagram here, and the question is to show that N and E is a straight line. Okay, so what we can do is we can find first how much is vector Mn, and then we'll find vector Me. So let's find vector Mn. I want to go from M to N. So going from M to N, same as going from M to B and then B to N. Now MB we already know. Bn is 2/5 of AB, but you have to reverse it, so it will be Bn in the opposite direction, so it will be 2/5 of, instead of AB, now we'll take BA. Okay, now let's substitute the values. So vector Mn is MB is 1/5 of B plus 2/5 vector BA. We have AB, okay? AB was minus A plus B. So when you make it reverse, it will be A minus B. So BA will be A minus B. So vector BA is A minus B. So let's simplify. 1/5 of B, open the bracket, 2/5 of A minus 2/5 of B. So 2/5 of A, 1 upon 5A, sorry, 1 upon 5B minus 2 by 5B. That will give me minus 1/5 of B. So I have the value of vector Mn. Now we need to find vector Me. Now vector Me, okay, we can add the same as vector Mo, okay, the same as vector Mo plus vector Oe plus vector Oe. So vector Mo, again it is reverse direction. Om is 4 upon 5b. So Mo will be minus 4 upon 5b plus Oe will be A plus 3/5 of A. So 3/5 of A plus 1A will give you 8/5A minus 4/5 of B. So you have vector ME. Now we have to show that these two are a multiple of each other. So you have 2/5 minus 1 upon 5. So we can factor out 4 from the numerator. So when you factor out 4, it will be 2/5 of A minus 1/5 of B. So in place of this bracket, we can write vector Mn. So vector Me is 4 times vector Mn. Now since it is a multiple, they both are parallel. Now since they both are parallel and they share a point, so obviously they lie on the same line. Okay, since they are parallel and share a point, they both are on the same. So MNE is a straight line. Okay. Now moving to the next question, that is question 23. G is a point on the curve with equation y equal to 8x square minus 14x minus 6, where the gradient is 10. The straight line Q passes through point G and is perpendicular to the tangent at point G. Find an equation for the line Q. Give the answer in the form of ax plus by plus c equal to 0, where a, b, and c are integers. Let's draw the diagram to get a better idea. The function 8x square minus 14x minus 6 is quadratic. So let's draw a parabola. Okay, the slope where is 10 at point G. Suppose, for example, I take here this point as point G. At this point, the slope is 10. That is, the slope of the tangent at this point is 10. At point G, we have line Q, which is perpendicular. So line Q is perpendicular to the tangent and passes through same point G. Question is to find the equation of line Q. Okay. Now, your function is y equal to 8x square minus 14x minus 6. Now, to find the equation of the line, we need the slope that we can get because the lines are perpendicular. Okay, and we need a point or the y-intercept to find the equation. We don't know any point on the line. Okay, but we know that the slope is 10 at point G. So we'll try to work out point G using differentiation. Okay, so let's differentiate both sides with respect to x. You get dy by dx. 8x squared will be 8 times will be 16x minus 14. Derivative of x is 1, so it will be minus 14. Constant is 0. So I have here the gradient function 16x minus 14. So for some value of x, the slope is 10. So 16x minus 14 is equal to 10. So for some value of x, the slope is 10. So I need to work out the value of x. So move 14 to the right. You'll get 16x equal to 10 plus 14. 16x is 24. Divide both sides by 16. Okay, you will get x equal to 1.5. So the x coordinate of point G is 1.5. So I got the x coordinate of the point. I need to find the y coordinate. To find the y coordinate, substitute x equal to 1.5 in the function. So y equal to 8x square minus 14x minus 6. Replace x with 1.5. So 8 times 1.5 square minus 14 times 1.5 minus 6. Put this in the calculator. So it is 8 times 1.5 square minus 14 times 1.5 minus 6. That gives me negative 9. So the value of y is minus 9. So we know the coordinates of point D. Okay. Now, the tangent line and line Q are perpendicular. The slope of the tangent line M1, okay, is 10. So slope of line Q, let's mark it as M2, is this line Q is perpendicular to the tangent line. So the slopes are opposite reciprocal. Your M1 is 10, opposite reciprocal will be negative sign. You flip 10, it will be minus 1 upon 10. So slope of line Q is negative 1 by 10, and also it passes through the point 1.5 comma minus 9. So we have a point and the slope. We need to find the equation of the line. Okay, so the equation of the line, y equal to mx plus c. You can also use y minus y1 equal to m bracket x minus x1. Okay, so I don't know the y-intercept, so let's substitute the value of x, m, and y. So value of y is negative 9, m is minus 1 upon 10 times x is 1.5 plus c. So minus 9 equal to minus 1 into 1.5 divided by 10 will become minus 0.15 plus c. Move it to the left, so you'll have minus 9 plus 0.15 equal to c. So minus 9 plus 0.15 will give me negative 8.85, the y-intercept. Now I have the y-intercept and I have the slope, so let's substitute back. So y equal to mx plus c. So y equal to slope is minus 1 upon 10x and y-intercept is minus 8.85. But the question is to express in the form of ax plus by plus c equal to 0. So we don't need the denominator. So let's multiply all by 10. So multiply the whole equation by 10. So you will get 10y. This 10 will get cancelled. You will get minus x. And 8.84 multiplied by 10 will become minus 88.5. So shift everything to the left. Minus x will become positive x plus 10y same. Negative 88.5 move to the left. It will become positive 88.5 equal to 0. It is in the form, but it says a, b, and c should be integers. And we have a decimal. To cancel it out, what we do is we multiply whole thing by 2. So just double the whole equation. So you will get 2x 10 times 2 will be 20y plus 88.5 times 2 will give you 177 equals 0. So this is the equation of line Q in the required form. Okay, that's it in this question. Moving to the last question, that is question number 24. An arithmetic sequence has first term 8 and common difference 11. Okay, the sequence has k terms and k is more than 21. Okay, the sum of the last 20 terms of the sequence is 10,170. Find the value of k. So basically we need to find altogether how many terms are there in the full sequence. So your first term is 8 and the common difference is 11. So difference is 11, so it means it is increasing by 11. So 8 plus 11 is 19, plus 11 is 30. So this is our sequence. But when you add up the last 20 terms of this sequence, okay, the information for it is given that when you add up the last 20, the total is 10170. Okay, now what we'll do is let the first term of the last 20 terms, only we'll focus here. Suppose the first term of the last 20 term is m. Okay, the difference is 11. Okay, let's use the Sn formula. So formula for Sn is n by 2 bracket 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Substitute the values. Number of Sn is 10,170. The number of terms is 20. 2 times the first term of this group is m plus the number of terms is 20, so it is 20 minus 1, and the difference is 11. Okay, so it is 10,170 equal to 20 divided by 2 is 10. So this will be 2m plus 20 minus 1 is 19. 19 times 11 will give me 209. So divide both sides by 10. So this will cancel out. Okay, so I have 1017 equal to 2m plus 209. So I'll simplify it. I want to find the value of m. So 1017 subtract 209 on both sides. Now I need m alone, so divide both sides by 2. So 1017 minus 209 over 2. So value of m is 404. It means out of the last 20 terms, the first term in that group is 404. So this number here is 404. And after this, we have 19 more terms. Okay, but I don't know how many terms are there altogether. What we'll do is, we'll try to locate what position is 404, which term is 404 in the full sequence. So for that, we can use the nth term formula. Nth term is a plus n minus 1 into d. So the nth term is 404. The first term of the actual sequence is 8. We don't know what is n. The difference is 11. So 404 equal to 8 plus 11n minus 11. So 404 is 11n. 8 minus 11 is negative 3. Add 3 to both sides. So you get 404 minus 3 will become plus 3 equal to 11n. So 407 equal to 11n. Divide by 11. You will get n equal to 37. So the term 404 is the 37th term. So this term is 37th term of the sequence. Okay, so let's go back. So 404 is the 37th term of the sequence, and after 404 we have 19 more terms. So 37 plus 19. Okay, so altogether we have 56 terms in this sequence, and that's what the question is, to find how many terms are there altogether in the above sequence. Okay, so that's it in this paper. Stay tuned for the next papers. Thank you.